welcome to the Hustler Court at the Joseph Edward Gallo Recreation Center on the campus of the University of California, Merced. Tonight's volleyball match features the visiting UCLA Bruins and your UC Merced Bobcats. UC Merced is committed to maintaining the true spirit of competition in athletics. Please do your part by showing respect to every spectator, athlete, coach, and official involved in tonight's contest. Thank you. And at this time, we ask that you please rise if able and remove your hats. As we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now for today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Bruins, middle blocker, number 1, Cameron Thorpe. Libero, number 4, Roman Glenn. Center, number 7, Andrew Roman. Middle blocker, number 8, Michael Wong Dion. Outside hitter, number 12, Sean Kelly. Opposite hitter, number 19, David Decker. Outside hitter, number 21, Zach Roman. Libero, number 28, Christopher Conley. UCLA is led by head coach John Hawkins, assisted by Alonzo.
Here's this one.
Jose Brown and Alice Hank. And now, for today's starting lineups, your 2026 UC Merced Bobcats. We got a freshman center from Clovis, California, number 1, Joel Toppies. The junior opposite hitter from San Diego, California, number 7, Caleb Bull. The senior middle blocker from San Diego, California, number 8, Max Niederberger. The sophomore libero from Roseville, California, number 9, George Bazan. The sophomore libero, Hawaii, number 10, Kaleo. The graduate student outside hitter from Irvine, California, number 13, Joseph Langenfelter. The junior outside hitter from Columbus, California, number 14, Mason Stokes. And our freshman middle blocker from Hayward, California, number 24, Anthony Lyons. The athletic trainer is Jonathan Scheiben. The assistant coaches are Jason Hahn, Nico Oro, Penn Shaw, and Sherry Sanders. And it is a remarkable season. Leading the Bobcats is head coach Chris Carter. The officials for tonight's match are Juan Avila, Miguel Gomez, Jose Campos, Demetrio Quintero, and Selena Shen.
UC Merced men's volleyball on the air live inside the Joseph Edward Gallo Gymnasium. It's the number 1 UCLA Bruins in town here on the Big Ten Plus. Good evening. Welcome in to Hostler Court. Big time showdown in the Gallo, the first ever meeting across UC Merced and UCLA in any sports. And here we go with Joel Tovis to get us started. The Bobcats here in Game 3 of a 5-match homestand here on a Thursday night. Bobcats will see UCLA once again tomorrow. Underway, the freshman setter Joel Tovis getting the start, serves it over the net. The Bobcats have a chance to attack here, meeting at the net. Tovis, he will set Mason Stokes. That's Doug. Hitting at the net, 1. Our first point of the match goes to UCLA's star, Zach Rama. And serving is the star setter, Andrew Rowan. Andrew Rowan, a member of the USA men's national team, the MPSF leader in assists per sets. And Stokes is into the net. It's a point for the Bruins. 2-0 UCLA. This Bruins team led by head coach John Hawk, season number 2 at the helm, has his team 21-1 on the season. Stokes dug by the star setter Rowan, and the Bobcats will score their first point. The 4 for the Bobcats, Mason Stokes with Joe Tovis, Caleb Cole, Max Niederberger, Joseph Langenfelter, and Puma Kaino Kakua Kaleo. Service error, though, from Stokes. The Bobcats enter the match 4-14 overall, 1-9 in the MPSF. The Bruins 8-1. And the very tough MPSF, we have a missed serve for the Bruins, and the Bobcats will send their senior middle blocker, Max Niederberger, back to serve. Niederberger, the senior from San Diego. The other middle blocker is the freshman Anthony Alanis. And for head coach Chris Carter, season number 1 at the helm, assisted by Jason Hahn, Nico Oro, Ken Shaw, and Sherry Sanders. So here is Cameron Thorne, the senior from Hollywood, Florida, transferred into UCLA from Grand Canyon University. He's a stud in the middle, super athletic. Lingenfelter, a stud of his own, the Bobcats grad student from Irvine. Have had a lot of jousts early on in this contest. The Bruins are on top 5-2. Just underway here in Merced in the Central Valley. UC Merced's first year in the MPSF after having a plethora of success at the CalPAC and the NAIA level. Caleb Cole misses the swing there. It's a attack error. And Cameron Thorne will continue to serve. This is a UCLA team who has dominated from start to finish on the year, have already knocked off the number 2 ranked team in the country, Long Beach State, the number 3 ranked team in the country, Hawaii, on the road. And here they are against the Bobcats. We have a challenge.
Challenge on the floor for the Bobcats.
We have a challenge. Head coach Chris Carter of UC Merced is challenging the call. Right now it's a point for UCLA. You have Caleb Cole, who went up against the blocker Sean Kelly, who is a stud in his own right, the 6'7" out-to hitter from Loyola High School in Manhattan Beach. Time to tell you about some of the numbers for UCLA as we continue to await the call from the officiating crew. Zach Grama, 3.8 kills per set. Sean Kelly, 3.6. David Decker, 2.55. And Andrew Rowan, averaging 11.6 assists per set. UC Merced, they are led by Mason Stokes, the senior from Clovis, 2.74 kills per set, and a team-high 17 service aces. Seven to the score as of now, with a UCLA on top. We're in a challenge. We have the call. It's successful. Point Bobcats. So it's a kill for Caleb Cole. One for one today for Chris Carter on challenges. You get 2. If you go to a 5th set, then you get an extra 1. If you win your challenge, you keep it. Tovis, play it over. In the middle, that is a Micah Wong Diallo, the 6'9", 6'9" junior from Marshall High School in Los Angeles. 7 serves 3. This is David Decker, the lefty. Lingenfelter got it through the block. Lingenfelter over 400 kills in his career, averaging 1.9 kills a set this year. He is the server. Here is the 5th-year Bobcats. Big swing. Michael Wong Diallo doubles the Bobcats up again. It's 8 to serve 4. And here is Sean Kelly. Again, for Kelly, he averages 3.6 kills per set on a .404 hitting percentage. Good serve, dumped down. Micah Wong Diallo has a quick 3 kills. Nine serves 4, out of bounds. And that will bring Anthony Alanis. Libero for UCLA, Christopher Connolly. He's out of Florida, Naples, Florida. Had a nice pass there that resulted in a Bruins kill. And that will send Michael Wong Diallo back to serve. Has 3 kills already. 10 serves, 5. Tobias Niederberger got it. Point Bobcats. And that will send Tobias once again. 7 serves, 10. Bobcats within 3 here. Early in set number 1. Rama dug by Lingenfelter. Big time a finish by Rama. And it's 11-7. Rama, the team's leader. Rowan, the server. Big serve, but he misses. It was a laser that did not connect inside the rectangle. The second time to the order now for the Bobcats leader, Mason Stokes. Connolly with the pass. Rowan back a row. That is Sean Kelly. Last time out for UCLA was a win over Pepperdine at Poly Pavilion. (3-1) over the 6th-ranked Waves. The UC Merced's last time out fell 3-0 to Concordia Irvine. And here is Rama. We'll take a timeout at 15. It'll be our media timeout. Rama to serve. Into the stands here inside the Gala Gymnasium.
Substitution number 11, Paul Ryan.
Connolly making plays here in the UCLA blue. There's Thorne.
Serving for the Bruins, number 1, Ben Thorne.
14 serves 9. Lingenfelter. Tovis will go to Lingenfelter. Is through. No Bruins went for it. 15-10 Bruins. Out of the timeout. Serving is David Decker. The official scorer is chatting with the down ref currently. See what comes out of this. UCLA currently hitting .643. They have 11 kills on 16 attempts. Bobcats 4 kills, 12 attempts, hitting .167. Michael Wong Diallo 4 kills. Sean Kelly has 3, and Zach Rama has 3. Capacity crowd here in the Gallo. Just getting started, 15-10. That's our first media timeout. And ready to rock and roll, whatever the conversation was. Point for the Bruins. We'll have a stoppage. Up and down refs will talk some more while I try to check on the live stats for you. We understand that they are not up at the moment. Point for the Bobcats.
UCLA. So for the Bruins, number 12, Sean Kelly.
Here's Sean Kelly. With 16 serving 11. Lingenfelter's pass goes over the net, tapped down by Wong Diallo. Matthew Thornton, check that. Sean Kelly remains to serve. Tovis, this is Alani's. He's got it. Big time a swing for Anthony. The Bobcats freshman puts a spark into this crowd, and it's 12 to serve 17. Rama got it. Ricocheted off the fists of UC Merced, center back into the bleachers. Second capacity crowd of this men's volleyball season, with BYU on March 6th being the first. Tovis, he'll set up Cole. Big time kill. That is the second for Caleb Cole. Used his strength on the right side to deliver a smash. Tovis. Pass over the net. This is Ryan, though. There was a touch by Thorne. Cole out of bounds. Bobcats got another opportunity there to swing after the cover. This UCLA team, a 21-time national champion. They have won 2 of the last 3 in 2023 and 2024. Colin and Ryan unable to get it up and over the net. Each team has 2 timeouts, and the Bobcats will take one. Head coach Chris Carter. It's 20-13. UCLA is in front. 20-13, UCLA in front out of the timeouts. It's an error on the serve, and we are going to have an immediate challenge by head coach John Hawks. So the Bobcats watch that one go by from Andrew Rowan, who is an incredibly talented server. The call is missed right. The officiating crew of Juan Avila, Miguel Gomez, Jose Campos, Demetrio Quintero, and Selena Shandell is the group. Bobcats and the Bruins, the #1 UCLA Bruins. They've been the #1 team in the country all season long. And yesterday they got a ton of good news with the AVCA National Player of the Year semifinalists. They had 3 on the list. Sean Kelly, Andrew Rowan, and Zach Rama were all named AVCA Player of the Year semifinalists. Here's a look at the serve from Rowan. Our replay operator is Roman Montalville. Our producer tonight is SM Robbie. It's an ace. Server's ace for the Bruins, and it flips the score from 20-14 to 21-13. There's an error. Now send Mason Stokes back to serve. Rama caught, but not dug by Kahaleo. Big time swing there from Rama. And he will now be the next server. Yeah, right into the lap of Kahaleo, the Bobcat sophomore from Waialua, Hawaii. Stokes with a nice receive there. Tovis, this is Stokes. Dugout. Swing from the near side. David Decker's got it. And 23-14. UCLA running away with this set. Bobcats hung around through the middle portions of it. The Bruins, though, have essentially scored 4 for Bobcats every one in the recent goings to pull away. 15 will serve 23. It's going to be Colin Ryan now. Here is Ryan. Big time serve, just misses. And it's set point for the Bruins. Serving, Mr. Cameron Thorne. South Broward High School, Grand Canyon Antelope had a lot of success there, and now playing for the #1 team in the country, UCLA. Caleb Cole went one-on-one with Kelly there, and the Bruins end up taking the set. UCLA 25, UC Merced 15 after 1. Set 2 inside the Joseph Edward Gallo Gymnasium. It is the Bobcats and the #1 UCLA Bruins. Mason Stokes opens up set number 2 with a kill. And here is Joel Tovis. Between sets, we honored some UC Merced academic stars for their excellence in the classroom and in competition. Nearly blocked the triple block of Caleb Cole, Max Niederberger, and Mason Stokes. Lingenfelter got it. Back-to-back point to start set number 2 for the Bobcats. Played there by Connolly. Rowan to the middle blocker. In for the first time is Christopher Hirsch, the 6'9" redshirt junior from Cupertino, St. Francis High School. Caleb Cole will send Mason Stokes back to serve. Error, though, on the serve.
Starting for the Bruins is number 15, Christopher Hirsch.
And here's Christopher Hirsch, who had a kill at the beginning of this set. It was the first point for UCLA, but missed the serve there. Here is Niederberger, where 4 is serving 2. Stokes, Lingenfelter, Alanis, Cole, and Tovis, the group for the Bobcats. That is the middle. Micah Wong Diallo. The point is currently going to UCLA, but the Bobcats are going to challenge. So Micah Wong Diallo has left a mark on this game. We'll see if this lands a kill or if Chris Carter goes 2 for 2 on challenges.
Partners, radio respect that name 7.9 on 104.7 Club Country, 88.7 Radio Local, Maryland 105.7, and news on 1480 KYOS. Major and El Capitan Hotel, and often will try to security center. Please support the local business who support UC Merced Athletics.
It's a point for the Bobcats. An attack error for Wong Diallo. So 5 will now serve 2. Bobcats fell 25-15 in set 1. Tovis got a hand on it, but a big-time hit from David Decker was too much, ultimately, for the Bobcats to handle. We have a stoppage. UCLA out here in the Central Valley for 2, and then in Northern California on Sunday to take on the Oaks of Menlo College. David Decker serving. Over and down. The overpass kill is in for Sean Kelly. David Decker to serve. Bruins trying to pull even here. And they do. It's an ace beating Stokes. So 5 will serve 5. Lingenfelter able to receive it. Tovis, Caleb Cole blocked back. It's another opportunity. This is a Lingenfelter. The pass from Connolly goes over the net. Anthony Alanis. And a 6 will serve 5. Back and forth we go here early on. Caleb Cole, the Bobcats leader in digs. He's second in kills and service aces. Error, though, on that serve. Sean Kelly serve. Going to Rama. Got it. Seven serve 6. Head coach John Hawks watches the Bruins commit a service error there. And it's a side out. There's Joseph Lingenfelter. Who is now 3 set appearances away. Big swing, Sean Kelly. Lingenfelter is 3 set appearances away from becoming 10th all time in program history with 240 career sets played. He's a few kills away from passing Sam Halufia on the all-time kills list, just past Jacob Shelton a moment ago for 9th all-time. Down in front of Georgia Bulljon. And 9 will serve 7. Lingenfelter, he was an all-Cal Pac selection a year ago. A lot of Bobcat returners landed on the postseason roster. Dug by Kahaleo, big-time dig, but we have a lift. The lift is the call. So point for the Bruins. Wong Diallo still serving. More of a liner that time instead of the float serve. Lingenfelter. This is Cole into the net. UCLA has now opened up a 6-point lead here in set number 2. We're on Big Ten Plus. UCLA, the number 1 team in the country, taking on the Bobcats of UC Merced. Bobcats return it after the tough serve. In the middle, success for Christopher Hirsch. Bobcats led 7-6. It's now an 8-0 run here for UCLA. All with Michael Wong Diallo on this service run. Stokes got it. Mason Stokes, who represented the Bobcats this year at MPSF Media Day out in Southern California. With Caleb Cole and Chris Carter. Talked about how much they were looking forward to the first year in the MPSF. They have more eligibility after this year. Bobcats will continue to build this program into something special. Mason Stokes is blocked, though, the triple block. You had the middle Christopher Hirsch with Grayson Bradford and Trent Taliaferro. Got it. Max Niederberger. He has himself a big-time kill. And that will send Joel Tovis back to serve. Tovis, the high toss, the delivery won't make it over the net. Last time out for UCLA, the 3-1 win over Pepperdine. Andrew Rowan had 47 assists. Zach Grama had 15 kills. We'll have a substitution for UCLA. Filipos Christostomu is into the contest. The Denver, I think, lets head coach John Hawks know, hey, you're out of subs for the rest of this set. Stokes into the antenna. So it's 17-9. UCLA, they got into town yesterday. Practiced here in the Gallo. Toby Miller's going to check in for the Bobcats. And Chris Ostomu, the man from Larnaca, Cyprus. Mason Stokes delivers a boom. And he will now serve. 10, serve 17. UCLA had an 8-0 run a moment ago that created this separation. Bobcats looking for now an 8-0 run of their own, which would then give them an 18-17 lead. Miller, Stokes. They said it's touched. Another chance. Drop down. Dug there by Bradford. Gahaleo. Miller, he's going to send up Cole. Heads up in front of us. And UCLA returns it. Niederberger got it! Max Niederberger, what a rally here on Hostetler Courts. And it's 11 to serve 17 after the hustle play from UCLA did end up resulting in a Bobcat point. Big time stuff. Caleb Cole and Max Niederberger. Back-to-back momentum building plays for UC Merced. And Niederberger's kill, and then in there with Caleb Cole on a block error, though, on that serve. Back to serve, Christopher Hirsch, the second tallest player on the roster behind UCLA's Grayson Bradford, who is currently positioned as the right back. So error there for Christopher Hirsch. After a couple big-time plays from Niederberger, it's going to be Colin Ryan to serve.
Substitution on the floor. Number 11, Colin Ryan.
13 to serve 18. Ryan. That's Doug. Wong Diallo, one of the originals, the lone starters, still in there for the Bruins. Caleb Cole got another one. He beats Chris Ostomu. It's 14 to serve 18. Colin Ryan. Let the serve rip. That is through for Luca Kirchi into the game. The junior from Newport Beach. Again, UCLA has gone with a variety of substitutions. They actually ran out of subs. here in this set. Serving is Trent Taliaferro into the net. Bobcats hanging in there. Withstood the adversity of a 8-0 UCLA run to pull within 4 as we get later into set number 2. UCLA won the opening set 25-15. Got it. Michael Wong Diallo. Kirch to serve, Kirchy to serve. Had a kill a moment ago. Buljan, Miller, Lingenfelter, denied. The 6'10" Bradford in there with Spencer Graves in the middle. We play on. 21 serves 15. The Bobcats have one timeout left here in set number 2. Point UC Merced. The service error. And here is Lingenfelter. The joust won by UCLA. It went off the Bobcats block into the antenna. And Spencer Graves to serve. Just had a block a moment ago. Stokes. They blow the play dead. It's a point for UC Merced. The Bruins into the net. So Anthony Alanis will now serve. Freshman middle. He's played against BYU. He's played against Pepperdine. Here he is against number 1 UCLA. There's a middle blocker. Christopher Hirsch put that one down in an absolute hurry. And the Bruins all of a sudden are 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead in the match. Here is Bradford, 23, serve 17. It's a error on the serve. Here's Miller. Came in as a sub here in the second set. Open out, deliver for the Bobcats. Steps over the line, though. It's a foot fault on the serve. And the Bruins are on top, 24-18. They're going to serve 4-set point. Error. Bobcats, they're still alive. Mason Stokes. Bobcat to try to knock this in to allow the Bobcats to score 20 double-figure kills in each of his last 2 contests. Played there, the new libero is a Brogan Glenn. That is an attack error from Bradford. So the Bobcats get to 20. And here is Stokes. Once more, Stokes lets it rip. Played there. Set number 3 here inside of the Joseph Edward Gallo Gymnasium. UCLA taking sets 1 and 2, 25-15 and 25-21. Caleb Cole is blocked. That was Hirsch, who has been a really good middle for UCLA here today. And Bradford was in there as well. So here is Taliaferro. Miller goes to Caleb Cole. Got it off of the wrists of Kirchie. UCLA enters set number 3, hitting .521. Zach Rama, 8 kills. Sean Kelly, 7. Michael Long-Diallo, 6. Andrew Rowan had 17 assists in set 1 and halfway through set number 2. Miller in there at setter still for UC Merced. Tovis got the start. Kill. Near side, that is Chris Ostomu. And Chris Ostomu will serve. Service error. And here is Colin Ryan. Bobcats had an early lead in set number 2. That one well into the bleachers, though. Here. So a point for the Bruins. Bulljon to Cole. And mishit it. A couple errors in a row here for the Bobcats has given UCLA a 4-2 lead. Lingenfelter. Big time dig. It's the middle Hirsch once again. Lingenfelter, count it! Count the kill for Joseph Lingenfelter. He's having himself a ball game against UCLA. That's his 4th kill. Has 4 digs and has a couple blocks, including a solo. Referees are chatting. Up and down ref. So the group in the game right now for UCLA has not played much this season. You have Jaden Russell getting time here with Luca Kirchie, Brogan Glenn, Trent Taliaferro, Grayson Bradford. He's played in 27 sets. And for Chris Ostomu, it's just his 3rd set. Brogan Glenn's 3rd as well. So UCLA has brought out their Bruins, brought out all the Bruins. Getting some 2 straight out of the timeouts. Stokes, 8 digs. That was a career high in the win over Concordia Irvine 2 weekends ago. The Bobcats had last weekend off for Easter. Happy Easter to all. And here is Luca Kirchie. 1 ace on the year. He'll let it rip into the net, though.
Serve for the Bobcats is number 21.
Into the game is Daniel Del Grande, one of the Bobcats' 3 fifth years. He is ranked second in program history with a .331 hitting percentage and a 0.79 blocks per set. The attack error there from UCLA. Give me a challenge. Head coach John Hawks. John Hawks is assisted by Milan Rich, Lindsey Brown, and Alex Knight. Director of Operations and the technical coordinator is A.J. Ruttenberg. Let's take a look at the MPSF. After we check out the MPSF leaders in kills per set, see where the Bruins stack up. And that regards. Zach Groma and Sean Kelly are 2 of the top 4 in the MPSF. Cole Hartke leading Pepperdine with 4.28 kills per set. Dylan Klein, 4.2. He's a Trojan of USC. There's Rama. 3.81 kills per set. Sean Kelly, he is quite the player as well. 3.60. Sean Kelly getting some love. I think he's about to take a selfie with one of the fans here, actually, and the Gallo. The Bobcat fans, they've been waiting for this one. The number 1 UCLA Bruins, who have 3 players on the U.S. national team. 3 players in the AVCA National Player of the Year semifinalist list, and who have been to 3 consecutive national championship matches, winning 2 of them, winning 21 overall. Bobcat fans were excited for this one. They've come out in full force. Back at it tomorrow night as well in the Gallo. 6 o'clock p.m. First serve. Make sure you're here for the Bobcat block party as well. Can't wait. 7-7 your score for now. Point for the Bobcats.
UC Merced.
So it'll remain tied 7-7. Remains an attack here for Jaden Russell. So here is Daniel Del Grande. Libero, Brogan Glenn, a nice receive, and Bradford gets it through.
UCLA is number 2, Jaden Russell.
Here is Russell, 6'5" junior from Newton, Massachusetts.
UCLA.
The ace will have Russell serving once more. 2-0, UCLA leads, 25-15, 25-20. There is a kill. The overpass fill from Filipos Chrysostomou. Boljan played nicely, and Lingenfelter will use the block to his advantage and score it.
Now serve for the Bobcats, number 5, Toby Miller.
Service error.
Serve for the Bruins, number 9, Trent Taliaferro.
Lingenfelter off a vert. Got it.
UC.
And here is Lingenfelter.
Now serving the Bobcats number 13, Joseph Lingenfelter.
Between sets 2 and 3, we had the privilege of recognizing two students here at UC Merced who do so much in the creative industry for the Bobcat Athletic Department. Carlo Bueconsejo and June Suh. Carlo winning awards for his work on the broadcast, on the scores table, and for hype videos that he has delivered for UC Merced. June Suh for graphics. Big kill. Hirsch again out of the middle. The graphic designer June Suh designed some buses here at UC Merced. He won an award, though, for his work on the schedule posters that he has put out to help promote UC Merced athletics, specifically the men's basketball one. Ace there for Chris Ostomu. Love the hustle for Caleb Cole a moment ago. Crashing into the TV monitor here. 10-14, Bruins on top. This is Cole. He's got it. And 11 will serve 14. Bobcats remaining within the striking distance. This is Ryan. Sent back, nearly down for a block. Lingenfelter, that's popped up by Glenn. Miller, Lingenfelter, we got a rally. Rally midway through set 3. And Caleb Cole, though, is in to the net. UC Merced head coach Chris Carter asking for some clarification. It's going to be Hirsch to serve. Caleb Cole, the Bobcats captain, went up and talked with the up ref. And it's 15-11. Miller, Del Grande. Dugout. Bodies all over the floor here. Miller will go to Stokes. That is touched back by Bradford. Del Grande! He's got it. And here is Caleb Cole. Bobcats really battling 25-15 in set 1, but battled back 25-21 in set number 2. Didn't win. Battled. Kept battling. Error that time, though. Cole misses the serve. The Bobcats do have a challenge left. Not going to use it. Bradford is the server. Into the net. UCLA hitting 500, 32 kills, 6 attack errors, and 52 swings. Got it.
UCLA.
Kirchie.
Serve for the Bruins is number 3, Luka Kirchie.
To serve. UCLA and UC Merced here on Big Ten Plus. Miller, this is Cole. And we have a back row attack. That is the call. So Kirchie and the Bruins trying to put the finishing touches on this one with 7 to go. There's an ace. Kirchie ripped across his 3rd ace of the season. (19) serves 13, misses that time.
UC Merced.
Donovan Guglielmana is going to check in.
Number 6, Donovan Guglielmana.
Guglielmana on the floor with Stokes, Cole, Lingenfelter, Miller, and Del Grande. Make it Ryan. Guglielmana, though, will miss the serve. Point Bruins, Jaden Russell. A couple subs in the game for UCLA is Spencer Graves from the Palisades. And it's going to be Donovan Guglielmana out for Deno Del Grande. Jaden Russell. Big serve. It's played back over. Taliaferro delivers. Delivers on 2, and Russell will serve after the timeout. A kill. Toby Miller, over 2,100 career assists. Over on 2, he matched Taliaferro from a moment ago. Answering, though, is Chris Ostomu. And the Bruins have a 22-15 lead. Taliaferro has come in to deliver 10 assists. Has a kill and a dig. Lingenfelter popped up by Taliaferro. Bradford, 6'10" of them. Got it? How about the 6'10" guys on the roster? Check that. He's only 6'10". There's a 3'6'9" Bruins. Michael Wong-Yellow, who dominated in the opening set. Christopher Hurst playing well right now. David Decker, who we saw earlier as well. The match leader in kills, Zach Rama, 8. 8 kills for Rama. Point there for the Bobcats. 16 will serve 23. Joseph Lingenfelter. Just spoke about Joe earlier, getting his teaching credentials. He earned his bachelor's degree in management and business economics. Now he's getting his teaching credential here from UC Merced. Point for UCLA. Filippo Chrysostomu. 24 serves 16. Pass is over. Taliaferro. He goes to Kirchie. Attack error. Bobcats will live to see another point. So here is Colin Ryan now. Cam Owens is going to check into this volleyball match. The Merced native Cam Owens. He'll play here as the right side hitter for Carter. Colin Ryan misses the serve, and that is the match. The number 1 UCLA Bruins knock off UC Merced in straight sets. 25-15, 25-21, and 25-17. UCLA, who is here in the gala for the first time ever, will be right back here tomorrow night at 6 p.m. for more MPSF action on Big Ten Plus. The Bobcats fall to 4-15 on the year and 1-10 in the MPSF, while the Bruins of UCLA will improve to 22-1. They win their 22nd game of the year. They go to 9-1 in the MPSF. UCLA started the year 20-0 before falling to Pepperdine in Malibu the other day. And they get back on the winning side for the second game in a row. They avenge the loss of Pepperdine with a win over Pepperdine. And then they knock off the Bobcats here on the road tonight. UC Merced falls 3-0. 25-15, 25-21, and 25-17. Leaders here for the match, Zach Rama. Zach Rama led the UCLA Bruins, played the opening set, a little bit of the second, and he finished with 8 kills, hit 667, did Zach Rama. Andrew Rowan had 17 assists. Trent Taliaferro had